Violent Night is the name of the movie we'll be taking a look at tonight, but I'm sure you already know that if you've looked at the title for this video as well as the thumbnail. With that being said, it stars David Harbour, who has appeared in my favorite Netflix series, Stranger Things, and also appeared in the not very successful remake of Hellboy. The movie follows the Lightstone family as they are about to sit with their rich family and indulge in some holiday festivities. However, unfortunately for them, their holiday is cut short when men with guns break into their house and are led by a terrifying man who refers to himself as Mr. Scrooge. He intends on stealing the money that they have stockpiled in their vault, which consists of a couple $1,000s, and will do so by any means, even if he has to kill or torture members of the family to do so. However, fortunately for the Lightstone family, Santa Claus is there to punish the wicked. And by punish the wicked, I mean kill all of these mercenaries in quite brutal fashion. Now, I don't want to give too much away in regards to the story and overall plot of the film, because I do want to encourage people to go see it themselves, but I'd have to say this movie is nothing short of a masterpiece, and there's only one other film that I gave that title to, and that is earlier this year's Batman movie. That movie was just so well directed, well acted, well composed, the music was great, the writing was great, the story was awesome, and everything about that movie works so well. And this movie, it's much the same way. The characters are great, they're funny, all the jokes hit you, and the villains have this sort of chaotic funness to them. Santa Claus, I love his origin story from being this evil, mean-spirited warrior from medieval times to this now kind-hearted individual, but he starts off the film feeling very down on his luck. He feels like everybody's greedy nowadays and nobody really cares, and he's wondering if he should even carry on at all. However, it's through the magic of Christmas as well as the Lightstone family that he sees past humanity's greed and sees a better future for Christmas, himself, and just humans in general. I think this movie, again, is a grand experience. It should be watched at the theater, but you can't always have that. Eventually, this movie is going to hit DVDs, and it is going to hit on demand, and it is going to hit Blu-ray. But this movie, while you can, you should definitely check it out in the theaters. David Harbour does a great job as Santa Claus in this film, and I love how when he kills, he's not actually trying to kill somebody. He only seems to really kill when he's forced to. In fact, throughout the first part of the movie, he only seems to really kill by accident, and when he does, it's just like the most horrendous, gory scene you've ever seen in your life, which is another thing that adds to the dark humor of this film. In fact, a lot of people have attributed the humor to this film to Michael Dougherty's Krampus movie, which is another Christmas movie that I fondly enjoy. And I know a lot of people probably thought it was strange for David Harbour's version of the Santa Claus character to have this medieval origin story of him having been this horrible, greedy person that would go to different villages and steal their riches and their jewels only to satiate his greed. I find that quite enjoyable because it fits this version of the character quite well. A character that would rather not fight you, but can throw down with the best of them if he's forced to, which is showcased quite well during the beginning of the film, where he is cornered by one of the mercenaries hired by Mr. Scrooge, and is neglectful to even fight him at first, but when this guy refuses to back down, oh, the shit hits the fan, and he's thrown out the window and impaled on a large icicle. I guess something that really hits close to home and is nostalgic for me when it comes to this film is there's literally a whole Home Alone sequence with booby traps and everything. Now, if you don't know what Home Alone is, where have you been, my guy? Home Alone is the pinnacle of Christmas classics, and there's a whole sequence, even a scene earlier in the film that alludes to this sequence where Trudy Lightstone creates a bunch of Home Alone inspired traps to maim some of the villains in the film. Just truly captures the spirit of Christmas and Home Alone in one scene. With that being said, I'm going to leave this video here. This was just a quick little review of my thoughts and what I thought about, of course, the Violent Night movie. I thought it was great. I thought David Harbour was awesome. I thought the jokes were funny. I loved all the cheesy Christmas jokes they threw in there as well. And I just liked everything about the film. I thought it was good. I really have nothing negative to say in regards to the film. It's a enjoyable watch all the way through, and I highly recommend you guys to watch it if you haven't seen it. With that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. Do take care. Have a great night. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas.